And on top of the pyramid is nobody.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Do I have a solo?
I don't owe you an explanation.
You do.
All you want is drama here. Why don't we just go on with pyramid?
No pyramid.
Can you put her picture back up?
You have to go. You have to go. Let's get to the pyramid. Next we have JoJo. You were 5th in the competition. You're 5th on the pyramid. Sometimes you act like a 5-year-old. Maybe 5 is your lucky number, or not so lucky number.
She did a good job last week. She did a solo, you poured blood on her, you put a 4-inch crown on her head. She did a good job.
Keep telling her.
She
Keep
did a
telling
good
her.
job. She did a good job.
Keep telling her.
I'm telling you.
You should have watched the movie. When you're given an assignment, you do it.
When I'm in a hotel room in a scary movie, just...
No, we're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have her be scared for the next 6 months because she watched the movie you wanted her to watch. Like, we did the dance. We watched the trailer. I told her what it was about.
You didn't change your emotion. You had one look on your face the entire time.
It was good. She was possessed. It was good.
Well, if you're so good, you don't really need to be a part of the Ava the Dance Company.
Can you put her picture back up? She deserves to be on the pyramid. She was in the group dance.
She deserves nothing. Don't have an attitude that you are entitled in this world. You are not. You deserve nothing else. You earn it. You can't stand here and cry. I want no crying children. None.
Well, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry.
Get out.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go.
Let's go. We're going home right now.
Our kid would never do that.
See, this is where I think the mothers are absolutely ridiculous. Jess has no idea that I already have music selected, a costume chosen, and choreography in mind for JoJo to do with Mackenzie. But no, she's gonna cause all this chaos.
I want to stay, but I don't want to be treated like this. I think
It's just her. It's just her.
It's just her.
She's just a jerk.
Why'd she just tell me to get out?
Because you talked back to her.
Oh, so she's a baby, she can't handle talking.
No, because her kids don't talk.
If you yell at any of those kids,
They're gonna cry.
they're gonna cry.
I hate the way that Abby is treating JoJo. But I know this is a great opportunity for JoJo, and I want her to be on the team, and I want her to go back to Pittsburgh with Abby. Just say you're sorry.
Well, why should I say sorry?
Because you're a bigger person than she is.
On top of the pyramid, we have Kendall. Now, Kendall, you didn't win your division, obviously, but something happened. You're back?
Yep.
Why?
And I'm sorry that I didn't watch the movie.
That's taking the high road. Let's get to the pyramid. I hate to do this, but Kendall, you are back on probation.
That's ridiculous, Abby. What more do you want from her?
Your head is distended. Your shoulders are hunched. Your rib cage is open.
Are you kidding me? You're kidding me, right?
No, she doesn't make the corrections. I have been telling her since the audition about her posture, and it has not improved once.
Jill, careful what you wish for. You're always demanding more special parts and attention for Kendall. Well, you're back on probation, so you got it.
I can't even believe it. You know what? You should be on probation, not my daughter.
Kendall is on the bottom of the pyramid. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Jill. If I would, she would be the one that's there. Learn something, Jill. You are on my last nerve.
I don't even know why I'm here. You had nothing nice to say to her since the second we got here. You know what, Abby? She does a lot right.
She turns like a top. But that's what's good. I don't need to fix that. I was not surprised in the least by Jill's reaction.
There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. We're done. That's it.
All right, I don't want to waste any more time.
Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, hi.
How did Ava and Jeanette end up here at this rehearsal studio? Did they think I've lost my mind, that I didn't remember kicking them out? You are not really what I'm looking for the select team.
Stalker. Now do you believe us, stalker?
Ava's here right now, and we are here because of perseverance and determination. If they want to call that stalking, then so be it. She's still part of the team.
What? No, I thought Abby kicked you off along with
You guys were gone.
another one.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Let's take this off. Thank you.
Abby,
She's not part of the team.
we want to be here.
You were cut from the team.
When was she cut? I was never told she was cut.
Shush! Chloe, step forward.
This is when I was in there.
This is time number 3.
Ava, stand next to Chloe.
Who does this to their kid?
Ava, you're too tall for us today. You're cut. Thank you. You can go. Is that clear enough for you?
Thank you for this opportunity.
Honey, you're a great dancer. You're gonna be successful if you can get away from your mother and get great training. Go.
Get away from me
Yes.
for great training. She's a beautiful dancer.
I know,
Who do
you're
you think
standing
she trained
there
her?
speaking for her.
I can't believe you came here just to put Ava through this again.
I don't want to put her through it.
Well, you
I
are.
didn't know she
We
was
are.
cut. I tell you what, this is definitely not the team I thought.
Get out. Is she just gonna keep on coming back till you have to take a big stick and just beat her over the head with it? We have to go. We have to get on with this. It's nationals. I don't have time for their antics. Let's go. Everybody out. Come on, come on, come on. I see Melissa out of the corner of my eye going, Maddie, get your hand up. Maddie, get your hand, raise your hand. Melissa, butt out.
Do I have a solo?
I know darn well that Maddie is one of the strongest dancers on my team and that she should be doing a solo. But you know what? I can't give her one. Maddie, I'm not hurting your feelings. She has to want it. Maddie has to come to me and beg for that solo back. But I have a bunch of other kids that want to do solos.
She wants to do a solo very bad.
I understand that, but you interrupted her and wanted her not to do it because you were afraid of losing all your friends.
It was really hard to see Maddie's face. I'm the one that didn't let her do a solo a few weeks ago.
Abby's gonna tell you you're doing a solo and you're not.
And I'm not trying to speak for my children, but it's very hard when you see your child cry.
Maddie, toughen up. You're gonna go to an audition and not get picked someday. Get it? And you need to stand there with a smile on your face. Next, we have Nia. I'm gonna pull this off too because Kalani, you were also in a duet with Nia. I think you both could have been stronger. Now, Kalani, you were a little more African than Nia.
Abby, I would not go there. I will say both girls were great.
Maybe I was shocked to see you do this
I
style,
think that might be your issue.
where it makes sense for you to do this.
Why? Because she's had 3 weeks of it this summer?
No, because she's African American. She looks the part.
Abby, what does that have to do with anything? African American does not mean we come from the continent of Africa. We're Americans. This is ridiculous. I think you've lost your mind. Anyone here who was watching that dance, which you were not, because you didn't show up to do your job.
Nia, I'm not trying to be offensive. What I'm trying to say is that I want you to work harder. I want you to be the best that you can possibly be. And I don't think you've even touched on that yet.
That is like so inappropriate. As history has proven, Abby's really impulsive. And she never takes ownership of what she says anyway.
Next, we have Asia. Asia, you were not here last week to perform because you were rehearsing for a charity event.
Yes.
I think it's wonderful for you to do charity events. However, charity begins at home. And this is now your home.
Really, Asia shouldn't be higher than any of the kids who performed in the group dance. Why should she get a spot above all these kids who were here over the break, every day that they could be, and performed for you? That makes no sense.
And she was training with another teacher.
She was doing it.
You just told us in there you had training all week.
Corey,
Absolutely.
Training
Okay,
all
let me get
week.
this straight. Let me get this straight. My daughter, whether she's here, whether she's in a different country, she's gonna train with choreographers. She's not gonna have downtime doing meet and greets.
Then she shouldn't be
doing
part
meet and greets.
of our
doing
team.
meet and greets. They should be training instead of doing meet and
I would
greets.
love to take my kids training
Well, then
somewhere else.
take them to a choreographer when you're instead of doing meet and
You
greets.
don't understand.
We're
We're
not
not
allowed.
allowed. We're not allowed.
Bad for you.
We're not allowed.
Moms, please, somebody say something. Get over it. It just happens. It happens here, it happens there. It happens everywhere. Some things never change.
Asia is training. She's not sitting and playing in LA. She is training with choreographers, and I think that really bothers the moms that they kind of live in a bubble and they don't take the initiative and keep the girls training on their breaks.
All right. I am not doing a pyramid right now. How dare Kelly do this to me? I've had it. There's not enough people to do a pyramid. I have to go back to the drawing board. No pyramid. I'm angry at the people that aren't here. I'm very disappointed. But I'm also angry at the people that are here. You had 6 group numbers. Some of you know 2 of them, some of you know 1 of them. That's not gonna be a winning number. After Nationals, there was a break in the competition season. While I was gone shooting my show in Los Angeles, I arranged for some guest choreographers to come into my studio to have routines that are already ready to go. But then I learned from my staff that nobody showed up. Last season, you all had 2 solos ready to go before we ever started our competition season. I didn't find out that people weren't here until the choreographers called me and say, hey, it was kind of hard to get a great number together when only 2 kids were there. That makes me look bad. Do these kids really think that you win an overall national title and then you don't take class anymore? Really? You're only as good as your last performance. The break is the time that you set new goals, you overcome new obstacles, and you improve. No pyramid.
But Abby, how can you throw away all that they worked for last year?
Like this. Girls, no pyramid. Moving on to the pyramid. At the bottom, Lily. Last week, you were actually facing the wrong direction in part of the group routine. You've messed up in a dance almost every single week. I expect more from you. Shame on you.
I think I deserve to be there because I didn't prove to you that I should be anywhere else.
Okay. Next. We have Hannah. Hannah, it's aggravating that I hand chose you from kids from all over the country and you're getting 7th. 7th place has no place on this team. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I thought she did a fantastic job. She went out there, she gave it her all.
Okay, Anne, if that was her all is not good enough.
She didn't exceed your expectations?
She exceeded my expectations for the Hannah that I know. Is that the Hannah that's gonna make it in this business? Hell no.
As an educator, you should...
Wait a minute. The hick from Indiana is gonna tell me, who I have taught all over the world, what an educator is?
I'm not talking about dance steps. I'm talking about morals and leading children. She couldn't beat Janina's with her piece, Abby. It was not as difficult.
Because she can't do anything more difficult.
She can. Let her try.
Show me, right now. Show me. Do 10 pirouettes, show me. To an illusion, to a jeté. Show me now.
She can't do 10 pirouettes, you know that.
Then shut your mouth.
Whatever.
On top of the pyramid is Janina. I am not going to take anything away from that. That was a win.
Oh, today.
It was a victory
today.
for you.
Today you're gonna say that. But on Saturday, you want to
The
take it.
last thing I need is a delusional mother and delusional team members thinking that they should have beaten Brady.
Excuse me. The judges thought she should win, and so she did. And instead of celebrating my kid, you came in and tried to discredit her and gave Brady some bogus-ass story that the reason why he lost is because some judge was from Miami. Really? Really?
Absolutely, really. There was definitely a conflict of interest.
If you don't have it in black and white, you shouldn't be saying
times.
anything. If you
So
don't
when
have
I go out, shut up, Joanne.
Absolutely not. No. You're saying all this stuff, but you have no facts. Here's the results. Oh, let's look.
You got the scores? Joanne's like trying to prove that she knows more than Abby. Abby is not gonna like that. Nope. Not in her house.
Look at this. Brady was scored higher by the male judge.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. You
No,
can look
he
right
wasn't.
here. You know what? If you're gonna disrespect my kid and take it all away, get the
Sweetheart, take this home and frame it, because it will never happen again.
Oh, yeah? I will, and I will bring it back to you when it does.
No, it
Yes,
won't.
I
It's
will.
not gonna happen. You're not gonna beat Brady. Janina, you did a nice job. Move on. Sure, be happy for your child. Be thrilled that she won. But I think that this woman thinks because she beat Brady, the sun rises and sets on her child. And that's a bad attitude to have. Because when you think that you're all that in a bag of chips, that's when somebody is gonna knock you down. And on top of the pyramid, I think the kids think it's gonna be Brooke. Not a chance. It's nobody. Nobody in a group that got fourth deserves that spot. Brooke, I don't have you on the team.
She's been here every week. What is the purpose of her coming every week if you're not gonna put her on the pyramid?
Brooke, do you wanna be here? See, that to me is not a response that I'm looking for.
I've been playing by the rules with Abby. I haven't been name calling. I haven't been fighting with her. And Abby still won't put her on the pyramid. It's like she's playing a game with me. I really don't care because I think your pyramid is a crock of anyways.
Come on, let's go!
Let's go up, guys.
I need earrings, I'm not working.
Hello? What's on the floor over there?
How does all that stuff fit in your bag?
That's a big Prada bag.
Do you need some help? Ab?
Yeah, I'm looking for silver earrings that I threw in here. I'm looking for earrings.
I know, I'm looking.
I need earrings.
So we're having rehearsal, or is she cleaning up her purse?
Oh, there's a cookie.
That's a new cookie. I just bought that. You can eat that.
Oh, look, I found your medicine.
That's a good and plenty.
Oh, look, I found your fingernail.
Here's her fingernail. Wait, here's another one.
Wait, there might be things in there that children shouldn't see.
Is there anything we can do to maybe help speed it up? Because I know time is limited.
Well, I like your earrings. What are they? Are they charcoal?
It's not important for you to have earrings for pyramid. You are not going to a lunch date. This is pyramid. Gosh, it's like we're wasting so much time here. As much as Abby wants to be in LA, LA does not bring out the best in Abby. It just brings out the crazy.
All right, now, let's talk about this week. We are headed.
Hi, everyone. Abby, can I talk to you?
Jill, you know what?
we had
I'm
some
right
different-
in the middle
I
of the
know.
pyramid. You know how this works.
I do know how it works. I made a mistake going to Candy Apples. You guys know that. Are you practicing your jump? It was a mistake. And I would really like for you to find a spot for Kendall on this team like you did once before.
Jill, I don't have time for this today.
I understand
have
that.
Solos, I have a group. We have a competition this weekend.
I want to be there with you. I think that Kendall can fit right in this group. She did it once before. She can do it again.
I guess Candy Apples just didn't give Jill what she wanted. You know, a starring role in every number, a featured spot, a special part. So here she is, hop, 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 hopping, right back to the Abby Lee Dance Company.
You are off your rocker.
All I want is what's best for Kendall.
Hey, I wanted what was best for Kendall, and you didn't give me time to do that.
I know I made a mistake.
The reason I did this.
And go home right now. Would that make you guys all really happy?
No, that would not make me happy.
Because that's
And you know
what
who's
I'm doing.
gonna
I'm
lose?
sick of it. You know what, Abby? Here, you hold your picture. She deserves to be on that pyramid.
Who walks into pyramid right in the middle and just shoves their kid in there? I think it's totally desperate.
Girls,
You go on.
Girls, this is not about friends. You want to see Kendall? Invite her to your house. This is my business.
Can you find it in your heart to allow Kendall to be a part of this team?
I will be glad to talk to you at a later date.
Okay.
I am furious with Jill. How she thinks she's gonna walk back in here and get this kid back on the team. Next, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, when I took you out of the group, I gave you this cute little part to do. And thank goodness it was humorous. Because had they started timing our number, we would have been disqualified. And the Ivy League Dance Company is not gonna get disqualified. All she had to do was grab this rope and pull the carpet across the stage. She kept getting it stuck. I will never forgive Mackenzie for what she did. She made a mockery of the beginning of that routine. You will not be in the group numbers going forward. Not until it's appropriate for you. Understood? And Paige, you got the featured part. You had the big jump, the tilt, whack. You could have made that fabulous, but you didn't do that. You were given an opportunity, and instead of running with it, it was mediocre.
I think Abby takes her frustration out on the kids. Like, if Abby's mad at me, she takes it out on Paige. Just because I don't want to be there, that should not be any reflection onto Paige.
Next, Maddie. You were good. I noticed you have the Sophia hairdo. How about we have the Sophia energy? The Sophia turns. Not worry about the hairdo.
I think there's enough pressure on Maddie without being compared to Sophia. But now I know how the other moms feel when Abby does it to their children.
Next, Kendall. You were in the front. You were given a correction 100 times. Did you keep up with Sophia? I don't know. And at the top of the pyramid is Sophia.
I think like the ceiling was gonna cave in at the Abby Lee Dance Company because Maddie was not on the top of the pyramid. It was Sophie.
Kind of a given. She won the high score overall, 9 to 11-year-old. And she won the entire competition. She was the high score of the day. Sophia is still a part of this team, and she will remain on the pyramid. Just because she's in LA shooting a movie, that's just another feather in my cap.
Since Brooke's not in the pyramid, does that mean she's not going this weekend?
Well, Brooke, I want to know, what happened over the weekend?
Friday, I was here.
Right.
I went home. And then Saturday, I went to my friend's house. And Sunday, I worked on a project all day.
So you didn't come to rehearsal Sunday? You're 14. You've been taking ballet class since you were 6 or 7 years old.
Abby, if she's gonna do that, like, she spent the entire week learning the number with this group. Why wouldn't she just go away with us and compete the number?
But that doesn't mean you don't do anything dance-wise all weekend.
I realized that Brooke didn't dance last week, so she's not on the pyramid, but she is still part of the group. Sophia's not even here, and she's at the top of the pyramid, and Brooke is, and she's not on it at all.
I want a team, and each and every member of the team has to pull their weight. Brady, you are clearly the best dancer on this team. But I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. I've made that mistake before. So regardless of the talent, Brady is going on a break.
What?
Yep. It might be a little break, or it might be a really long break.
Abby, what does that mean, he's going on a break?
He's going home. And each and every one of you girls are going to learn what it's like to carry the routine yourselves.
I don't really blame Abby for this. You know, the moms got obsessed with the attention that she gave him, and they created a situation where, I mean, it's ridiculous.
I just want to say that I worked very hard to get here where I am today, and now I'm going to be miserable.
It's not fair to him.
Life's not fair.
Don't you get it? This is sick. This is sick. It's not fair, and it's insanity. You are the best kid here, and you've proven yourself, and it doesn't make sense. It's not fair that she's sending you home.
I'm going to miss everything. I'm going to miss the girls, and I'm going to miss Miss Abby and Gianna and the bus rides. I don't want to talk about it.
So you still don't have an answer as to why you were not there last week?
Abby's, kind of been acting crazy. And then on the other side, Holly is pissed off. It's gonna be a rough day, I can tell.
I don't owe you an explanation.
You do.
If I wasn't there, just guess it was a darn good reason.
And if it's a darn good reason, why could you share it?
Gianna was there. If I'm not there, I'll send somebody.
Abby is not doing her job. What she did last week was wrong. Abby ruined Nia's audition.
She took the character in a different direction, which was her mother.
You by taking away her opportunity. So if that makes you feel good, so be it.
Trying to protect your child and make her not look like a complete fool. Go back and look at your pictures of your personality when you were a baby, before she made the mini-me.
Others may not hold Abby accountable for her behavior, but I do. And I am not going to let Abby off the hook. That was mean-spirited, what you said. You gave her an opportunity and took it away. She's the only girl on this team that you ever take something away from. The only one. And let it not go unnoticed.
That's
other people see it.
That's kind of a bold-faced lie.
No, because when there are dances, who pulls the dance? When there's a duet, it's always pulled before Nia.
Nina, something wrong?
So you have nothing to say to Nia about what you said.
I've done nothing. Girls, you can go in the other room and you can dance.
No, I am not going to have this woman stand here and lie about what she said. I refuse to be in a room with this woman who's lying.
Good.
My integrity is worth more. You are shallow, nasty. Well, I'm not leaving the team. So if that's what you want, I'm not your new Chrissy, and I'm not your new Kelly, and Nia is not Brooke, Paige, or Chloe. Okay? So you get your act together and you stop telling lies. You are a liar. An absolute liar. And you sit there and all of you women stand here because you're cowards.
I wasn't
you're
there.
Cowards. You know it's never lie. And you let this woman stand here and lie.
I've never seen Holly so upset in our whole relationship.
I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and I cannot take this anymore. Not only do I deserve better, that little girl deserves better. She's a vicious and nasty, foul woman. None of those other mothers said a single word. They let that woman tear my kid apart last week, and they did the same thing today. That woman is insane. She's crazy.
So if I don't need her and she doesn't need me, what the hell is she still doing here?
Well, because she's a part of this team.
But she doesn't need to be. Everyone's replaceable.
I believe she wants to be.
I cannot believe that Polly acted like that. It is really hard to feel like I have a team. JoJo, you're on the bottom because you're not even on the team. We'll just move you over here. You're not part of it. Better headshot, though. Cute. Nia, that's you next. I'm sure she would have fought with me about that. We have you next. You're good? And next we have Mackenzie, same thing. And then we have Kalani, not a lot to judge you on. And then on the top again, we have Maddie. Great, congratulations, there you go. We'll go to sheer talent. I'm sure we'll be embarrassed and humiliated there. I just pretend it doesn't matter. I can't pretend anymore. Nobody is gonna talk to me that way. No one. I'm not gonna stand here and do something that I don't wanna do. I don't wanna do it. I want to teach dance. I want to be creative. Don't want to do this anymore.
Once again, Abby's leaving us. And this time, I really don't know if she's coming back.
And on top of the pyramid is Brooke.
Abby unveils the top of the pyramid, and I thought, you get him, sister, because you left and you went and you tried out for cheerleading and you still made it to the top of the pyramid.
No offense to Peyton, but she towers over this dance team. She doesn't fit in with these girls. Now, my little Kendall fits right in perfectly.
I know you all are wondering, how could she be on top of the pyramid? Not only is she going to do a solo this week, and not only should she win, I demand that you win. Peyton, we all know everyone is replaceable. You were not the right replacement for this group. You had a great experience. You saw the gateway to the West. You cannot be upset.
She has a right to be upset, Abby. You dangled a carrot in front of her and you just ripped it away. For what? For her daughter to just come in and take a spot as a stranger? And for Brooke to leave and you take her back? Where is your loyalty? We have been so loyal to you. She stepped in.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
This loyalty, Kelly.
We have been loyal to her for 37
years. How many times have you said she doesn't want to be
You left the studio a long time ago.
How dare you? Our history.
Dare me? Peyton got to go to St. Louis. She got to be in the competition. Peyton was on probation. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So you are still on probation. It was not about being on the team forever. Somehow her mother got that all twisted in her mind.
You know what, Abby? If you don't want her, we will find somebody that wants her to compete on their team. Peyton, let's go. You can keep your Kendall, and you can keep the rest of your group.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. End of story. Lily. The favorite was third. Lily, you were the lead. But yet you stepped out on that stage and you slipped. From that moment on, your musicality was fast.
I just felt like I had a lot of pressure on me because, like, when we were in Pyramid, you said that I'd never let you down. And I feel like I just let you down.
You did.
It was an acro clown dance. Nobody thought that that dance was gonna win anything the whole week.
Brady didn't get to dance in a trio, but I'm not sitting here, like, complaining about it.
Yeah, we were so happy to be put into a dance instead of being on the sideline, so be happy that she was in a dance.
This is her 4th season competing with Abby. She deserves a little more than happy to be in a dance. Lily sat out half the weeks, not dancing at all. So I don't want to really, like, hear that. Oh, Lily's lucky to dance? Why? You're all lucky to dance.
This is supposed to be a fresh start.
It's a fresh start for all of you guys. It's not a fresh start for her.
It was supposed to be a fresh start for you too, but it seems like you keep revisiting the past. They all earned a spot in the room. What they do with it from this point forward is up to them.
Correct. Sarah will take any dance you want to give her, whatever style you want to give her, any week.
Yeah, and that's how we were second week too. But we're on week like 100.
Maybe you're too bitter to be here.
Enough. Enough.
Stacy thinks Lily's too good to do acro. And she seems like she thinks Lily's too good to dance with our kids.
On stage, I wasn't the one that messed up. Lily's the one that fell out of her aerial.
Stacy must have forgotten that.
Lily, do we deserve things or do we earn things?
Things.
We earn things. Do not for 1 second sound ungrateful.
Is Abby back here? Abby? We're all here, ready. Are you?
No.
You're not ready?
They're in my building with that camera back here while I'm sitting here without a drop.
What happened? What's wrong? What changed? I thought we were like...
This is my bedroom. Get out. Okay. You have to go. You have to go. Give it to me. Give me the camera. Give it to me.
I don't know. I have no idea. All right, well, let's just... This week, we're competing against the kids that left. And already Abby is out of her mind, screaming in the back room. Maybe this is more than Abby can handle. Good morning. We're so glad you came out. Abby, you're missing some shoes.
Because I didn't want to waste time.
Yolanda talked to you this morning, and everything was great.
It's all good.
All right, so we're all good. We're all back on board. All right, well, do you want to get the girls started?
Let's go. 5 years of my life dedicated to this junior league competition team. And they left. The minute they weren't happy, they ran away. I'm not sad. It's just emotional when you think about all those children and all the lives that are different because of me. This is the end of something incredible that we all shared together. But I know it's time for a new beginning. I have a bunch of kids here that could be stars, bigger stars than the elite team could ever dream of being. We've done it before, we will do it again. I'm gonna have to dig deep down inside myself to stay focused on winning, winning, winning. Well, I'm so glad that you're all here. I truly am. I truly am. Well, it's beyond me why anybody wouldn't be here. That's what saddens me. You know, when you put years of your tutelage into a child and then they stab me in the back. But guess what? What's past is past. It's time to think about the future. All of our futures. You know what? I don't need a pyramid anymore. That whole pyramid thing stinks. That pyramid worked way back when I first started with this junior league competition team. But once you know the kids so well that you're like family, and once your family starts crapping all over you, it doesn't work anymore. This is the real world now. You're at the ALDC in LA. No more pyramid. Holly, you were quite upset with me.
And I didn't see any tears from you, Abby, when my kid ran off the stage. It's horrific.
I don't care.
I know you don't care, and that's my point.
I think you assumed that I was upset because Maddie ran off the stage. And you're absolutely right. And that's why I left. After Maddie forgetting her dance, I was at my wit's end.
As their coach, as their teacher, they all deserve a hug.
Nia had you. She went to you when she forgot her dance.
Why don't you be the adult and the leader and console them first?
You yelled at Paige and told her she was stupid, and when Maddie does it, oh, you forgive her and it's okay, it's not her fault.
Yeah,
I think the case in point is we know that you don't care.
Some kids are just special. I did not abandon the team. Nobody pays me to go to a competition. I am going there to be the dance teacher, not to sit in a room and babysit their children. Enough. I need a damn teasing brush. Can anyone hand me a teasing comb?
This is a waste of time.
Let's get in here for a pyramid. Let's get the girls. They're ready. Let's do this.
Abby is finally here for Pyramid. She's offering no explanation. Why do we waste everybody's time?
Dee? I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I have no eyebrows.
This is a red flag. This mess going on right now, red flag. Something's wrong. Abby acted erratic last time we were in LA. LA makes Abby crazy. Last year we had our worst record we've ever had because of her. Is it happening all over again?
All right, let's get to the pyramid, shall we? Did you actually win, or could they have had points taken off for delay of game? You don't want to win because somebody's being disqualified. That's no way to base a career, certainly. Am I glad we won? Yes, but we can't count on things just going south for the other team. We need to be on top of our game all the time. All right, so starting at the bottom of the pyramid, Maddie.
So Maddie's not with me for the next 2 weeks. Maddie is filming her movie. And for me, right now, the focus is on Mackenzie. This is her time right now to shine.
And who else wasn't here? Kalani. And next we have Mackenzie. Your feet, your lines, your posture, you don't see any of it.
Well, I think she sees it. I do. I'm her mother. I'm allowed
Then that goes back to the whole reason is why didn't she fix it? I want her to realize that it needs fixed.
No.
We had
second place, and then we had fourth. Looks bad. It looks really bad.
You know what looks bad, Miss Abby? When you have your parents in the fitting room attacking like a bunch of wolves at me and at my kid 2 minutes before we go on stage.
It's not what happened.
I love my dance, and I feel that it also fits my personality well, and I love all the tricks and things that are in my dance.
Okay, Joanne, seriously.
Gia, tell them how you really feel.
That is how I feel.
Okay. It's not what you've been saying all week.
Wow, and all morning.
Janina, I don't appreciate some 13-year-old kid talking about my choreography or Gianna's. I don't want a brat on my team. I do not raise brats. And a child who dances for me with my name on your back is gonna talk that way about anything at the studio? No, no way.
Ashley, my kid went in there. She was ready to do her routine. You guys want to change my words around. Wrong. There is dressing room etiquette.
So you're saying that
there is a time and a place, Ashley, for all of it.
Yeah,
And
you got involved in it too.
Appreciate it that you came after me and my
Wait a minute. She was the problem. The kid was the problem. I want to hear from you, because you're the big crybaby.
I'm very sorry, I'll learn.
I know, but that's just like, I want to hear from you. Why did that whole thing happen?
I don't want you to take my tears as weakness. I was just frustrated, and I still am frustrated because I don't want you to...
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror.
Get it
Is
together.
that a pretty girl? I don't want to see a kid cry. I'm trying to make a team winners. And then you act like that? You're not tough enough to let it roll? That's what worries me. You know what? I'm moving on to the pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid, I don't think it's any guess. Janina, not gonna have the behavior. Not gonna have it. I thought this was my Broadway baby. I thought this kid had it all. And now I'm realizing it's not a Broadway baby I have on my hands. It's a Broadway brat. And on top of the pyramid again is Nia. Nia, it doesn't always have to do with the dancing and the performance. It has to do with all the other stuff that goes into it.
Abby, Kendall deserves to be on that pyramid.
Okay, first of all, you have to understand, Kendall is here because she is replacing Paige. The minute Paige is ready to dance, Kendall's out of here.
Well, you could have told me that 3 weeks ago before we started.
Why? Once again, Joe got a little spicy with me. Why does she think she can just walk back into my dance studio and get her kid back on the competition team? You walked out, you went to my enemy, you're gonna have to beg Jill.
She wins every number you put her in, but she's not on the team. I don't know what else to do, honey. I'm sorry, because I would not have put you through this.
Putting her through what? She just went to a competition and won her duet. She learned something. She was fabulous.
She's a winner, but you still won't put her on the team.
The team part, that's about commitment. And your mother's always ready to jump ship, just like she was just now. Understood? D. That gold Charleston costume is missing.
Abby, are you gonna come do pyramid?
No. I spent 2 hours last night looking for a piece of fabric after I told them to pull it out. The moms are always looking for me at the studio. I don't think they have any idea the kind of stress that I'm under running a business. Just give me my space, let me do what I need to do, and when I'm ready, I'll be out there. If they respected me as a businesswoman, they would stay out of my hair.
Well, I was just hoping that we would get to do pyramid because the moms obviously were not thrilled that Bryn was put on the team, and I know this would be a good pyramid for her.
Oh yeah.
So I'm
that'd be
hoping
great.
that.
Okay, just let me look at my hair and I'll be out. Go ahead, girls.
All right, thanks, Abby. I know that Abby is busy, but I am anxious to get to pyramid. We have a lot to discuss about the mom's behavior last week.
And your highest scoring duet trio, The World Is Ours.
Do me a favor, I want to see the score sheet.
Here's your jacket. Makes it official. Yes.
Congratulations.
Jill, Melissa, you were saying something about the scores.
That means nothing to me. We asked you for the score sheets.
I'm not gonna stand here and listen to you try to discredit what happened. Let her have something.
You want some stupid on your team.
This is ridiculous. Let's go. Come on. It really should have been a happy, victorious moment for Bryn, but the moms ruined it, and I'm not gonna let them get away with it. So, does anybody even really care that Bryn is now on the team?
No. Do you guys care? I
That's
don't
what
really
I thought.
care.
Nobody cares.
It is what it is.
I'm just glad that I'm not gonna have to hear the comment of, well, you're not even part of this team anymore, because I'm sick of hearing that.
I don't think Ashley fits in with us. You know, she has to bring other kids down to make her kid look good.
I do think Kendall could have played it up a little bit more.
I'm sure you do.
Who are you to judge Kendall? It's a duo.
We don't need anybody like that on our team.
Abby, how do you really feel about moms who don't necessarily agree with the way the results went, automatically questioning?
Why don't you just stop? All you want is drama here. Why don't we just go on with Pyramid?
Okay, I know what you think. I wasn't talking to you, I was asking Abby.
Why are we bringing this up?
We're talking about the trio.
I don't care.
You guys never once take into account that this kid has feelings too, ever.
Because everything out of your mouth is mean and hurtful.
You're just jealous that Bryn has had a better season than Kendall. It's all over social media. It doesn't...
Kendall, don't listen to her. It's not all over social media. Trust me, she's a fool. That's a lie. That's a flat-out lie.
You know what? Why don't we just focus on the Pyramid? You'd moved on to this because this is not conducive to the girls.
This is what it's come down to. Every freaking day, thanks to that one, you're not allowed to speak or look at my child.
I wasn't talking to either of you. I was talking to Abby.
Then don't speak when she's around.
You know, it just amazes me that she won. You said it was not even real scores.
I'm not dealing with this.
I care about her feelings.
So much that she has to tear down every kid to make hers feel good.
I have not torn down kids, Jill.
Yes, you do.
You're
Yes,
the one
you
who
do.
tears down kids every day. You guys say crap about my kid all the time.
I'm sorry, she doesn't do that.
You're not out there, Kendall, so you don't know.
Excuse me, Abby, I am not allowing this woman to talk to my child like that.
Wow. Kendall yelled at Ashley. Our kids are becoming like their mothers. And is that a really good thing?
Throw the up. I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Jill, Jill.
No, you can have her. Have her. Have fun. I'm leaving. I am so over this.
This is absolutely nuts. I understand now how Kendall gets so upset because I'm seeing Jill do it. I just don't think that's great for their blood pressure.
Don't leave, not for her.
You know what?
Jill, how long have you been here? Not for her.
You know what?
Don't
Me
leave.
or her? I'm gonna put
Don't leave. She's a bitch talking about kids the way she does, Abby.
No, I said she doesn't.
Shut up, Ashley. You got your dream. Take it, girlfriend. You look like a pig.
Oh my God, how cute.
She's so rude. I wish I could scream in her face and say how mean she is, but I'm not a brat, so I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay, let's go, baby girl. We got better places to be.
Absolutely not. We're staying. I'm sorry. Come here. Ashley is not gonna make us leave.
Go tell Ashley. Mackenzie's afraid of you, Ashley.
But why? Who the heck is she? She's nobody to you. You're letting that woman get to you instead of blocking her out like she doesn't exist. And if you let this woman do this, what are you gonna do on the next job? There's gonna be 10 of her.
When a mother talks about you, it's really not okay, and now that I'm becoming older and more mature, I have a voice, and I'm gonna use it.
This is our studio. You're making it work for her.
I can't
This
keep
is our
fighting.
studio. I
I
get that.
have
And I
fun for
can't
your
do it.
kid.
I know that, but now I
Our
cannot continue to let someone destroy her. I'm over it. Something's got to change because if Abby's going to stand around and let this happen, Kendall and I are not going to put up with this anymore.
Girls, come on, I want to get going for the pyramid. Where are you? Girls. This is ridiculous. I just saw the moms at the front desk a few minutes ago. And where are the girls? I don't know what's going on, but if they're trying to piss me off, mission accomplished. I should be in there doing the pyramid. I don't know where everybody is. The moms are still missing. It's getting late. Nobody's heard a word from them. We just wasted an entire day when we could have been rehearsing for the competition. There's people standing in the parking lot. Is that someone sitting on the ground like a dog?
Melissa.
Really? I am tired of this. The moms are outside in my parking lot. I've had it. I'm gonna go out there and find out what's going on. Ladies, what's going on? I'm waiting to do the pyramid. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Ladies, what's going on? Holly, something has to be going on, or you would never be so rude to me personally. You guys are having a, what is it called, a sit-in? Ladies, are we this upset over one new student? Are you that jealous? If you're doing this for Kelly, you're a fool. This is completely unprofessional. Do you think that your kid's gonna go on and work professionally after this behavior? That's ridiculous. Melissa, I tried to tell you, your kid's working her butt off, doing a solo every week, and the other kids are broken, laying on the floor whining.
When Abby comes out, it's like the scene from Jurassic Park. We're all sitting in our cars, and like, here comes the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Holly's not moving. I'm thinking, thank God, Holly, because they can sense movement.
You're replaced, that's it, finished, done. We have 3 solos for the national win. Presley, your piece is inspired by Annabelle, a possessed doll. Brady, you are doing a musical theater jazz routine. Think about the Rat Pack and Frank Sinatra. That's the vibe. Lily, your routine is called Inside Out. One half of your body will be Lily. The other half will be painted to show the muscles, the tendons, and the skeleton. Do we all understand? Any questions about the solos? Yes.
I just don't understand why I don't have a solo because there's 3 kids on the team.
Because I don't want you to have one. Is that a good enough answer? I'm not giving you another excuse. It's my company, I say no.
Can you stomp your feet when you say it? Because that's what it sounds like, it's a little brat.
Are you making fun of me because I'm in a wheelchair and I can't stomp my feet?
No, I'm making fun of you because you made fun of my kid all year that she's some kind of brat, and she's not. She asked you a nice question,
No,
and
you're the brat.
you're gonna
Look
slap
at you.
the paper up and down like that? Are you serious? Why don't you give her an adult response, a professional response?
You're just not good enough.
I won.
You want a professional response? That's it.
Wow.
Your left leg's not as high as your right.
Wow.
You bubble on your turns. The last solo I gave you, you choked and you changed the choreography. Don't cry. Don't you dare cry.
You know what you said in the beginning of the year? See this heart? As a dancer, you put your heart on the line, and you know what? Someone's gonna stab it. And you know what? Who thought it would be you? Who? I did. You're pissing me off.
Snooki, get out. Trash.
Please don't call my mom that. Please don't
Stop
call my
calling
mom that
me
because she's
names.
not trash. She's not trash. She's not trash.
Why is she talking like that?
You're pissing me off. You caused all this animosity.
I have 3 solos at nationals. You are not one of them. Let it go.
I just don't understand why I have to prove myself then. Because I've been proving myself since week 1.
You just didn't get picked. That's it. It happens.
She don't believe in you, Gia. Just let it go.
Joanne is like a broken record that just keeps skipping and 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 skipping. She should just skip right on out of here. I want to get started on the group routine. Moms are dismissed.
Did she really just call me not good enough?
Oh yeah, dude, she doesn't believe in you. Don't even get upset about it.
I thought she would come out of jail nicer.
But we're talking about Abby Lee Miller, who only sees her reflection. And that's the only person she cares about. Just go learn your group dance and let me deal with this freaking lady in here, okay? Because she don't like when I talk to you, because you know what? Mommy speaks the truth. And the truth of the matter is, she discounts you, because she can't take credit for your success that you had prior to coming here.
Abby didn't pick me for a solo for nationals, but I beat everybody on this team except for Lily. Why do you think I wanted a solo? So I can go up against Lily. Brady has had 3 chances, and he still hasn't won. But I'm gonna make this group dance the best one yet and show Abby that I am good enough, or else I wouldn't be here. Hello.
What's happening? We haven't even started the pyramid yet, and already those moms are marching in here ready to attack me.
So they're concerned again, so we're here, and you guys...
What are they concerned about?
They didn't get the right answer why you were in that competition.
Oh.
Abby keeps leaving us in the lurch. We need to know if she is committed to this team and will be there at nationals for us and the girls.
After we were in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I had to deal with Kathy, I can no longer put myself in a position to behave badly. And I think, do I go to this place where these horrible people are doing everything they can to bring me down and to make me lose my cool? When, Kelly, you showed up in Orlando and I was sitting in a seat watching the competition, when the 2 of 3 judges looked over at me and saw the spectacle.
You wouldn't have made a spectacle if you would have just let me sit down. I didn't want to make a spectacle.
Well, you did.
No, you did, because you wouldn't move.
I don't have to move, Kelly. There were 1,000 seats.
And I didn't
Common
have
sense.
to find another seat, Abby.
You should
Why is
never
it
have
okay that
asked
you
me.
don't have to do things
You
and I
should
do?
have-
made you like Princess Abby?
Abby Lee Dance Company. It's all about me.
Yeah, well, we weren't at Abby Lee Dance Company. We were at
the Abby Lee Dance Company attending a competition.
The way you didn't want Kathy to treat you and talk to you is the reason why I wasn't here for those 2 weeks.
Kathy doesn't bother me at all. It was my behavior reacting to Kathy and reacting to you and reacting
And what I'm telling
to
you is
all
that's
the
why
idiots
I
in the
wasn't
world.
here to
And
react
I
to
am a
you.
professional, and I will remain a professional. And that's the way it goes. I don't owe anyone an explanation. What's past is past. I need to worry about the future and the road to nationals. This season, there's a moratorium on all the extra activities.
Abby, that doesn't make sense. The original reason why we got to LA was to take advantage of opportunities. Like, why wouldn't you allow them to have those opportunities?
I don't want it to interfere with their dance training.
So they can't get an acting job. They can't go do anything?
And where is Maddie right now then with her?
Maddie is shooting a movie.
So that's okay?
Well,
it's inequities. Why? Why is it okay for one and not all of them?
I know Maddie's not here. In the film, she's a dancer, and that's why she got the part. From watching her solos from the Abby Lee Dance Company. That's where it started.
I've had people all summer long calling, wanting to work with Kendall, but I had to turn them down because of my loyalty to Abby. That's... You know what you're missing, Abby? More than anybody in this room, Kendall and myself have been loyal to you.
Oh, please don't do that.
Well, but that is the truth. Okay, Holly.
That is not true.
I have been
what
more
happened
loyal
about
to
the
you
music last year
and
has
what
nothing
you
to do with
asked.
loyalty. Do not go there. Do not go there.
No. I have been loyal. I have done everything you asked me to do and everything you asked me not to do. When you said...
In your eyes, you believe that.
No,
I
that's the
appreciate
truth.
that.
It's all
I
on paper.
appreciate that.
She didn't want you to stop. My point is, I'm loyal.
Well, I want more.
It stinks because she won't let me go out and do auditions, and I just wish my mom wouldn't cause a scene because then it's just gonna make things worse with Abby.
Peyton is back with us. I am very excited to introduce the new permanent replacements for Brooke and Paige. More importantly, for Kelly. Kira, congratulations. You will be replacing Kelly on this team. Kalani will be replacing Brooke and Paige.
Abby, Peyton did what you asked her to do.
She did.
You're
She was
just
great.
trying to find a reason to throw us off the team this week.
No.
You have Peyton, who lives right here, who shows up at your studio 4 or 5 days a week, and you still are gonna bypass her. She follows every rule. Every single rule that you ask for, we follow. Don't ask me to congratulate Kira for being here, because it's not gonna happen. And that's just your games, your head games.
All right. Leslie, Kalani, can do it all. And next, on top of the pyramid, is Asia. Asia, you were our big winner. This is a reflection of your score, not your legs or your feet. Those things all need a whole lot of attention. Understood?
This week, Asia brought it, and now we're on top of the pyramid.
Mackenzie, what's wrong? Feel dizzy? All right, why don't you take a seat, okay? You want to keep that foot up.
So why did Mackenzie start crying, though, all of a sudden, in the middle of pyramid?
Did you notice the timing?
Mackenzie started crying as soon as Asia was announced that she was at the top of the pyramid. I think she's intimidated.
It didn't even register on my radar.
Melissa's daughters can't be outdanced. So rather than have Asia and Mackenzie go head-to-head, Melissa pulls Kenzie from the dance. Smart Melissa.
I think the issue is that we probably have some unresolved issues from the end of competition. We support when you're tough with the kids and you give them constructive criticism. What we don't get is when you tell kids that they're mentally slow, that they're a space cadet. There's nothing informative or instructional in the value of those words.
That is the way I teach, the way I have always taught, and the way I want to continue teaching. This whole entire thing with Holly, criticizing my teaching methods, is a big excuse for Nia's failures. Keep your mouth shut. Do what you're supposed to.
Keep my mouth shut.
Well, my behavior is not changing.
I am not backing down. As a parent, as a mother, I think I'm right. And I refuse to let Abby try to push me around and have me think otherwise.
All right, let's get to this pyramid. Of course, Peyton. Peyton, you have yet to admit that you were fooling around. First, you chipped her over the leg of the chair. Then it wasn't the leg of the chair. Then it was Kendall's leg. But I'm hearing that you were making fun of the ballet routine on stage, and you were doing ballet steps, fooling around, and that's how you fell.
Who are you hearing these stories from?
Every single person that was backstage.
She turned around and tripped over a prop. Don't try to make lies about my daughter.
Peyton put this entire team and your victory in jeopardy.
If you don't want her on the team and you want to kick her off, just kick her off.
Goodbye. You're
Goodbye.
Go.
Let's go, Peyton.
Go.
Remember that when you go to ask her back again. You can't keep messing with somebody's head over and over. You're the liar, not my daughter.
Every single one of you have learned in this studio what is acceptable behavior backstage. Is it acceptable to be dancing, to be fooling around in the wings when another group is on stage? No. If you learned one thing this past weekend, everyone's replaceable.